Okay guys, so it's been well over a month since I have posted anything, and now that I'm off my little hiatus here, we're going to be talking about something that really pisses me off. So, a lot of people are quitting Overwatch, myself included. I don't play it hardly at all right now. Haven't been for a few weeks now. And there's a good reason. So, high elo players are going to immediately look at this video and say, this is low elo cope, quote unquote. It's not. The Overwatch 2 is rigged, quite literally, against solo players. If you are a solo player, the matchmaking is rigged against you. Actually, an ex-developer, I cannot remember who said this, but an ex-developer came out and said that a match on Overwatch is decided before it even begins. Meaning the matchmaking for ranked on Overwatch will literally decide the outcome of a match before the match even begins. So whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter. It is literally, the matchmaking is designed so that no matter what, the match will always end a certain way with one team winning. Right? There's no randomness. There's no randomness to who wins. And this is this evidence, or more evidence for this claim. Actually, go look at what different things mean when you look at your elo at the end of a match. There is one that says you were expected to lose the match and won. And there's one that says you were expected to lose the match and lost. There's also one for you were expected to win and won, and you were expected to win and lost. Now then, if the matchmaking was not rigged, what is the purpose for having a mechanic like that that will punish you for losing an unwinnable match? Or will punish you for winning a pretty easy match? What is the purpose of having that in the game if the matchmaking is not rigged? And high elo players, you hear it all the time, they tell low elo players that they're coping. But the thing is, when you're playing, I've played Overwatch since 2018, and I've pretty much quit at this point. I've played for roughly 7 years, and when you have an account for that long, you have the matchmaking algorithm will adjust to your stats, right? The longer you've played, the harder your matches are. And this has been demonstrated pretty well by Greed EU. He had made a video actually on this specific subject. He was struggling to get out of Diamond. It was either Diamond or Master on his main account. He was struggling. He made a brand new account and was easily able to go straight to Grandmaster. Easily. If the matchmaking is not rigged against solo players, how do you explain that? What logical explanation do you have for that? And again, call it low elo cope, but whenever I hear someone say it's low elo cope, all I can think is it's high elo cope, because they know, given the chance, there are a lot of people who are stuck in low elo who would kick their ass, myself included. And this is, I know it's a bit of an egotistical statement, right, to say that I would do better than them, but when you are consistently top of the leaderboard, there's an issue. If you are constantly at the top of the leaderboard and losing, there is a massive flaw with the matchmaking. And again, people will say, oh, if you have such bad of a win rate, you must be doing something wrong, you must just be bad. When in actuality, if you have a really low win rate, but you do really well, there's nothing you can do about it. And that's what people don't get. People don't get that, again, This is Activision Blizzard we're talking about. And another funny thing about it being Activision Blizzard, is they are in some really deep shit right now for BO6. If you guys didn't know, not going too off topic here, but if you guys didn't know, on BO6, on PC, it will not fully close. So if you were to purchase BO6 on PC and then want to get a refund, because there was some program from the game that would not close when you closed it out, it would not let you refund because you had exceeded the 2-hour playtime. So they have literally committed fraud. And if they're willing to commit fraud and steal from people, who's to say they wouldn't rig the matchmaking in Overwatch? Just some food for thought. You know, I think it's wild that me, as a Kiriko Juno main, can consistently be top of the scoreboard with damage, kills, and heals. And yeah, I'm looking at a DPS who is going like 5 and 15. Consistently, mind you, consistently DPS who are never in position and always dying, versus a support who has to go out of position to save them, and usually winds up dying in the process. I don't know. I upgraded to Series X, and now I play Valorant and Marvel Rivals, and holy shit, I see why people are leaving Overwatch. Overwatch is so bad compared to the newer options for hero shooters. Why would you play Overwatch when you could play Valorant or Marvel Rivals? Games that are actually fun. I mean, what? Big shock. People want to play games that are not outright rigged. I don't get why it's so hard for Activision Blizzard to understand that. I mean, I'm no rocket scientist here. I'm no mathematician. But I'm pretty sure a team of silvers going against a team of diamonds is not quite fair. This happens a lot more often than you would think. I play solo queue for the most part on everything. And Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege have by far been the most miserable experiences I have had. And I am happy to say I'm leaving both of those games behind. Why would I play either of those and just be miserable the entire time when I could play Valorant and Marvel Rivals and have fun? And again, you know, people are gonna say, I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse at this point, but people again like to say low elo cope. Is it low elo cope when ex-Overwatch League players are hard-stuck diamonds and cannot climb? Physically cannot climb because they get paired up with bronze and silver teammates? Is that low elo cope then? Because again, these are the best of the best. These are ex-competitors. These people were in the pro scene and they're stuck in diamond. Is that low elo cope? No, it's not. And again, all these high elo players who were, all these like diamonds who were like gold on Overwatch 1 are sitting here going, yeah man, you're just bad, it's low elo cope. No dude, it's really not. It's fucking wild. It's wild. But you know, there are always better games out there. Especially better than Overwatch. And hopefully, when I am able to file for my ban appeal on Paladins, hopefully I get unbanned. But knowing Hi-Rez, they don't like me. So, yeah, until then I guess I'll just see y'all later.